Now, when we buy DJ equipment, specifically for something like a wedding system, I think we have our own individual wants and needs. But what I thought might be interesting is to take a minute and think about what our clients' needs are from our equipment. Not our professionalism or our MC skills or our mixing skills or any of that, but just our equipment alone. It's pretty simple, really. For something like a wedding that most DJs are doing, where it starts at dinner and ends sometime in the evening with dancing, I think most of our clients need sound, some ambient lighting, and a guest microphone that works as long as they're using it properly. It's really that simple. Above and beyond that, we can expand on the sound. Maybe they want sound that isn't painful, doesn't cause ear fatigue, doesn't cause anyone any discomfort. In fact, it causes pleasure. You can hear it, but it's not painful to hear. And you need to have sound that works in the room you're in as well. For me, I like to have sound that's hot on the dance floor, but gets quieter as you go deeper into the room for conversation areas and things. Nobody should be screaming at each other, but everybody should hear a nice clean sound that they like hearing and not something that they're plugging their ears and screaming, "Turn it down!" I mean, nobody wants that. When it comes to lighting, yeah, you want to create some ambience for dancing. And you can do this a lot of different ways. Some DJs are saying, hey, if you're not using aerial effects with atmosphere, you're not putting together a very interesting light show for people. Well, you can't really use fog and haze in most venues today in the United States because of the smoke alarm systems, and there's also a perception of whether or not it's going to make them cough or not. So you can't really use that atmosphere. You've got to do things that work around that. So projection effects and wash effects seem to be the most practical things to use and the most effective things to use for lighting. And the other thing about lighting is you don't want to hurt anybody's eyes. You don't want to blind anybody. You want it to be a pleasurable experience. So get to the microphone part. Now, they need a mic that works as long as they're using it properly. If it's a wired mic, yeah, make sure this thing isn't feeding back, make sure the volume's right. But if it's a wireless mic, you need something that doesn't have dropouts and something that you can't accidentally screw it up from the microphone transmitter by pressing the wrong button. At most, an on and off button is all you need. Anything beyond that, you're asking for trouble with some of these microphones. So those are some of our clients, I feel, basic needs. Anything above and beyond that, that's up to us. Our clients don't care how much the stuff costs us. They don't care how long it takes us to set it up. And they don't care whether we particularly like it or not. Now, if you want to talk about some of the things that DJs need out of our equipment, I'll expand on this video. But until then, here's the first one. And if I get enough likes and comments on it, we'll go ahead and do the next one. Hope this video made sense to some of you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Practice and enjoy.